Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it can be done. Connecticut's union state employees overwhelmingly ratified a labor concessions deal. Oh, yeah. Now, the vote allows the governor to take back more than 6,000 planned layoffs and actually forego additional budget cuts ranging from courthouse closures and reduced services for the disabled. It's loony. Time to let the Willis watchdogs out. Young Ben Ferguson is a radio talk show host in Memphis. Welcome back, Ben. TJ McCormick is a Fox News contributor, and Courtney Comstock is an editor with Business Insider. All right, young Ben, I'm going to start with you. What the heck are they doing in Connecticut?
The rapture must be happening, and it's going to start in that state. I mean, I'm convinced. No, you look at this, and I think what they realized was they were up against a governor and a state legislature that was at the point where they were just saying, we're broke. We're going to make some changes. You can either be on board and have concessions, or you can deal with the lack of funds later on down the road. You pick. And I think they realized they had no other option but to make concessions, and the people in America are turning against unions. State after state after state, we see this, where the people are saying, the taxpayers are saying, we're kind of done with this old school union mentality. You better make some concessions, and it worked there.
Sure did. And yet, TJ, you get Verizon workers striking. Chopping off phone lines out in front of the CEO's house. Right. What are they doing?
The cocoon has been cracked. The little pod that these union people have lived in, oblivious to all the real world. This is life in the real world now, and concessions have to be made. And God forbid, people have to actually contribute a little bit to their health care. $1,600 a month I'm paying for me and my wife and my little girl. $1,600. These people, their SBN has to kick in, what, an extra couple of hundred a year for something like that? I have absolutely no sympathy whatsoever.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think they actually still have some pretty good deals. They don't have any layoffs for 4 years. I mean, I don't have that type of promise, and I think that their deal is pretty good for them. Concessions.
These are those government workers that you can't fire. You can't fire them. I can be fired like that. Seriously, by my wife included, I can be fired by anybody.
Yeah, they have a great deal, and the concessions they gave are not, not huge.
Nothing at all.
State taxes are going up in Connecticut, though, so much for concessions. I don't know if that's going to help. All right, so behind every rich lawmaker is, well, a richer wife. Topping a new list of the 50 wealthiest members of Congress, Texas Republican Congressman Michael McCaul. Now, McCaul's worth $294 million because his wife is the daughter of the founder of Clear Channel Communications. Now, the richest senator, Massachusetts Democrat John Kerry, worth a mere $193 million. Although his assets are attributed to his wife, Teresa Heinz. You know, the ketchup. Courtney, see a theme here?
Yeah, but you need money to be elected, so I'm not really that shocked that, there are a bunch of rich congressmen. Of course there are. How could they?
Ben, is it because they're just not smart enough to handle things on their own, so they need rich, smart wives?
Hey, my grandfather said, remember this, son, he said, you can marry more in 5 minutes than you can make in a lifetime. I think John Kerry took that advice. I mean, think about it. Some people said that Teresa Heinz Kerry actually cost him the presidency. At the same time, what a great consolation prize. Hey, babe, I'm sorry you're not president. However, here's an extra $180 million to play with. I mean, I'm just saying, not a bad gig.
It's a good thing you're not in studio right now. I might have to do a little elbow jabbing with that comment. TJ, smart, for smart women.
Oh, absolutely. My wife is a brilliant small business owner, absolutely. And I married middle. I didn't marry, I married middle. No, look, this may have something to do with all of us walking around talking about how our vapid, empty suit lawmakers are out of touch, maybe a little bit out of touch. I think this has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, just a little.
Right, when they say they feel our pain, when they say they are so disconnected, and honestly, I just think they do not care. They don't care about us, the little man, nothing. They don't
understand. They don't understand the economy. They don't understand 9.2% unemployment, or 9%, or 8.5%. They're out of touch. They don't get it, and that's the reason why so many people are angry with them. But at the end of the day, it takes money to run or I guess you could say, buy a seat in Congress. And a lot of them buy it. They don't earn it. They buy it.
The Kerrys certainly aren't in the food store buying ketchup like I am. That's for sure. All right. Well, Vice President Biden travels to China to build trust with our biggest debt holder. Goodwill between the two nations clearly unraveled on the basketball court, though. So what was supposed to be a friendly game between the Georgetown University Hoyas and a Chinese team, the Rockets, erupted into an all-out brawl. Now, it's unclear what triggered the fighting. And everyone should know that China has been fined gazillions of dollars for doing this all the time. But TJ, this is goodwill?
You know what? Honestly, I am shocked. I am shocked that this is coming from the People's Republic of China. I think I joined the world in saying, what has happened to the communist world? What has happened? Where is all those good? Come on, this is the People's Republic, whatever. You know, this is no surprise to anyone. There's no touchy-feely anything going on over there. That's how they play hoops, and you know what? The heck with them.
Ben, would you go to China to play basketball?
Yeah, you know, let me say this. I'm a college athlete, and playing with a bunch of foreigners when you play tennis, I can tell you this. Language barriers don't mean nothing when you're playing against people, and they prove that in this game. All I know is I'm going to a Georgetown game this year for sure, and I'm getting popcorn, and I'm not sitting on the front row because I'm afraid I might get hit.
Heck yeah. You know the word foul in every language.
Well, don't forget Joe Biden was there. Joe Biden, big mouth. Who knows what he said?
He wasn't on the basketball
he wasn't
court.
there.
Come on.
You don't have to
Ben,
be.
TJ, Courtney, you guys are great. Thank you.